Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to visit the Nordic mythology with Nidavellir from Serge Lager and Jean-Marie Minguez. So what is Nidavellir? First of all, it's a very beautiful box, very whitey, 2 to 4 players, 45 minutes. Yeah, it's a fast game. I can see that, and is recommended above 10. We have some images of the characters that may appear in the game. From the box, you really don't get what the game is, because there are no dragons. I've never seen a dragon, and there are no mountains, and this guy is looking at whatever that is. Is it Nidavellir? And I don't know what Nidavellir is. Is it like a mysterious place? Maybe we can find our answer here. Fafnir woke up. Okay, Fafnir. Fafnir is the dragon. Okay, so Nidavellir, is this the legend of the rings, or the rings of, what's the name of that opera? It's the Rings of Nibelung. Oh, maybe that's not the Vikings, it's something. Nidavellir is the great danger, Nidavellir is the land. Okay, a mission of the highest importance is entrusted to you. Okay, so I guess the theme is try to put in, but basically this is an auction game with some kind of draft set collection. Let's be realistic here. The Ring of the Nibelungs is something that you won't be discussing much here during the game. The Dwarf Kingdom lived in peace for millennia. Okay, because you'll be using cards as dwarves. Okay, let me show you the manual, and then I'll tell you how the game is played. Okay, because this has a setup that is a bit different, and I'm going to show you a little bit. Get it now. Okay, so that's it. Then you have different kinds of cards where you're going to try to do the set collection here in a way similar to, like, for example, Seven Wonders. Then this is going to be a player's board. And it shows a lot here. There's also explanation for the unique cards, how to score the different cards, and then in the end, if you like this kind of theme, you have here the legends of Nidavellir, where the Dwarf brothers. The cards here, they don't have the lettering from the scores. They're just showing the images of the characters. Ska the Unfathomable, Greed the Mercantile, Astrid the Wealthy. I'm really zero on this flavor here. I cannot not even tell you if this is like historical figures. Doesn't look like historical figures because they were all dwarfs, but like mythology, really mythology, fantasy mythology. I'm so far away from this, and it's not the topic that I would say here on the video that after shooting this I would go immediately study it, because it does not talk to me. But let's focus more on the game itself. So then this is important. Some cards are the warriors, the hunters, miners, blacksmiths, and explorers. A bit of a glossary, and that's it. Okay, so let's take a look at the box and see what we have inside. Cards, we have the coins, we'll see that, the crystals, the starting coins. There is a big notepad to score. The way you score, that's my previous game, so the way to score for 5 players. Then more cards, 2 decks of cards, because you'll be playing two eras. You have this bench, not a bench, sorry, it's a chest, but it will look like some kind of stairs that you need to assemble. These cards for the markets and the player boards. So the way the game is played is very simple. You will have 6 rounds where you have these 3 taverns or markets. There's the troll kind of market there, then green, the dragon, and the unicorn kind of horse. And I've set up this for 4. You have 4 cards in each row, where the 4 players will need to take one of the cards from the first row, middle, and bottom. The way you do that is by using these 5 starter gold coins that you have, which have different values. So you have one that is worth 0, 4, 2, 5, and 3. So Then on this board that every player has, you will need to choose, looking at the cards and thinking, oh, well, there's a card that I really want, or none of them is really important to me. I need to take a decision which coin I want to put on top, the middle, or in the bottom. And the remaining two will go here below as well, face down. So then we start at the same time. We reveal the top coin and we see who has the highest amount. And that player chooses first, and then all the others following the numbers. And then we reveal the second coin, and everyone takes this in the same way, a card from the middle row. And then we reveal the third coin, and everyone takes a card from the bottom row. Okay. So if you're asking what happens in terms if there is a tie, good question, my friend. So as well, in the beginning, all the players will have a crystal like this, which has a number. These crystals are randomly given. So you start the game with a number like here, which has a 5. So there's always only 1 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. Okay. For 5 players, everyone gets 1. For 4 players less, you have the 1 goes away, then the 2, and you always only have the highest ones for the number of players. Then those crystals are the tiebreakers. So if both of us there are 2 players using 5, and one of them has the 5 crystal and the other one has the 1 crystal, the 5 person chooses first, and then next is the one that has 5 in the coin and 1 in the crystal. And then what happens is they swap the crystal. So next time I go to untie to a crystal, I will be the lowest one in order to balance and for everyone to have the chance to have high numbers in the crystals. Okay. Then there is an important coin here, which is the 0 coin. So the 0 coin, when it is revealed, imagine that instead of using that, I would reveal a 0. So 0, you'll be the last one probably to choose unless there is a tie in zeros. But you take whatever is left. But the 0 coin has a special power, which is it allows you to change one of your coins, the highest number coin that you left here, for a bigger coin. Okay, and that's important for what I'm going to explain next. So what makes this game stand out in the market is this gimmick here with the coins. So remember the bench or the treasure chest after being assembled, that's how it looks. It looks like a shop where there are many coins with different numbers standing out here. And this is really how you need to assemble it, because these coins are available for all the players. So remember, if you use the 0 that I just explained, that it means that the 2 left coins that you put in here, you sum those two, and then you replace the highest coin with the number of the sum. So in this case, I would throw away out of the game the number 4, and I would get the 7. So now I've upgraded one of my coins. Instead of a 4 is a 7. So I can use a 7 to outbid another player. But all the players will do this. So it's a race here for you to get higher in the coin change stairs, in order to get to the maximum of the 25, which would be the highest coin, which no one can outbid. Okay, but there is a second reason why you want to improve your coins. It's because in the end of the game, besides the points that will come from the cards that I will show you after, the amount that you have in the coins also matters. So you'll be trying to upgrade all your coins as high as possible in order for, in the end of the game, to score as much as possible. But visually this looks very well on the table. You see how it looks, right? You have the number of the coins. They're not that stuck there, but you see they go up. And there's also another thing, which is, imagine that you sum a 5 here for the exchange and you need to take a 5, but all the other players have taken the 5, so there are no more 5s. Then what happens is you are entitled to take a 6, or the highest one available after. So you could aim for changing a 5, but if you are lucky or if you plan well, you can take a 6 instead, which is even better, or a 7, which is even better. So now that you've seen how to get the cards and how to use the coins, the game comes with these 2 decks. These represent the 2 eras. The first era that you will play 3 rounds, and then the second era where you'll play three rounds as well. So they have the same cards, the same type of cards, that look like this, something like this. You have the dwarves that are warriors, hunters, minors, some of them are up and down, some of them need to go away if you're playing with less than 5. But basically, when you choose your card from the store, you need to place them here in a grid. No, sorry, not in a grid. You need to place them in columns for the same type. So, for example, if I place a purple one, I would place 1, and it means that in the end of the game, those will be the points that I will be getting. But if I place a second one, it will go here, then a third, which means that in the end of the game, now I'm scoring 12 instead of 3 or 7. So that's how you score the purple ones. Purple ones go always one more. So 3, it's +4, +5, +6, +7, +8, +9, ta 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 ta. So in the beginning they are worth more, in the end they are worth less compared with the greens. Because the greens work in a similar way. So one green, you put it here as well, or it doesn't matter the order, but not because I have the purples there, I'm putting the greens on the right side, but it's the same thing. So one green would be worth 1 point, then a second green would be worth 4 points. So it's less than before, less compared with the purple counterpart. A third one would be worth 9 points. But then if you look here, if you get more close to the end, they will be worth more than the purples. Because this one is always one more, one more, one more. This one is 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3. So in the end, it's going to be 15 times 15, which is more than just add one more to the previous sum. Okay, so those are very easy to understand. Others that are very easy to understand are the red ones, which are the warriors. So the cards have points there. You don't need to track here on the board. It's just the points that they have written in the cards. So here will be 9 points in the end of the game. But the warriors have something extra, which is they have here this symbol, you see, which means that if in the end of the game you are the player that has more ranks in warriors, and ranks are these entries here. So in this case, I have 2 ranks in warriors. If I'm the one that have the more, I can add to my points the coin of the highest value. So if I have the 25 coin, I will use those 25 points as well here on the warrior score. Okay. Remember, the coins always count in the end of the game for every player, but the warrior, the one that wins the warriors, will count the highest coin again. So if you are aiming for the 25 value coin, you also should aim for the warriors, because those 25 points will count twice. Then you have the blues. The blues are, I guess they are in blue as well, because this is really like Seven Wonders, blue cards in Seven Wonders, which are straight points, and you get straight points. The amount that is there, no hidden gimmicks, no final game, end of the game mathematics. Is just you get what you see there. Then the most tricky ones are the orange. Because the orange, they have only 0, 1, or 2 in terms of points. Okay, so it would look like something like this. But the thing is, they are multiplied by the number of cards. So here I have 3 points multiplied by 3 cards, which will be 9 points. Doesn't look much, but if you get another one, if you get another 2, it would be 5 multiplied by 4. So it will be 20 already. And every card that you add, it will help escalate and become even higher. So it's impossible to score very high in all of them. You need to take decisions based on what you get on the draft, as well as based on other cards that exist in the game, which are called heroes, which are separate on purpose. So how do you get an hero? Every time you fill the row with a card from every color, so when you do something like this, I'm destroying here on purpose. So when you fill at least one row with one card for each, you are entitled to immediately go to the hero deck, which is the deck that looks like this, or this is another thing, and choose one of these heroes to join your party. And here you have very important things that really make the difference in the game. I'm going to show you all of them for you to see, because they're all different. And this is really when the magic happens. So, for example, this would be a green one, a RAL. It will give you 2 extra green ones. So you just put it there as well. And it's 2 more, counts as 2. This Lockdur, it will get another rank on orange, but it counts as 3. So very strong for the multipliers. This one is also strong for the multipliers because it doesn't add much on points, but it adds 3 on the multiplier. So whatever you get is 3 plus 3 more. Okay, then we have the complex one. Some of the cards are black. They don't belong to any of these type of warriors, type of cards, but they have their own, which is like the black guys. So this one is a wild card that will count. In the end of the game, you decide if this card counts as a purple, as a green, counts as 11 points on blue, 7 points on red, or 1 more multiplier value of 1 on orange. This one would allow you to use the highest coin again, like the warriors, Astrid. So you can use the coin like 3 times if you are the winner of the warriors. Then we have here a collection of the 5 brothers. Remember, we saw that on the manual, the 5 brothers. So if you get one of the brothers, it's 13, 2 is 40, 3 is 81, 4 is 108, and 5 brothers is 135. It's super difficult to get all the brothers, the dwarf brothers. But if you are able to, that's the prize, lots of points. And so this one here gives you 7 points in the end of the game. But it also allows you to change one of your coins to a +7. So you can choose one of your coins and give it 7 more and go get on the treasure, on the stairs here on the chest, go get that higher treasure. And by the way, some cards here in the deck also allow you to do that. So this card is a one card where if you take it for you, you immediately upgrade one of your coins to a +3. So it's an upgrade card that you can use. And this one gives you that prize as well. Okay, so Ulin here. So Ulin allows you to see something. Everyone plays their coins first, and you also play one, but you can choose, and after everyone revealed, you can choose another one, and it's worth 9 points as well. Then you have Turut. She is always filling a slot in the columns, and she can go left or right and fill in the empty spots in order for you to trigger heroes, and in the end is worth 13 points. So Kral is a warrior and is giving you 2 ranks on warrior. That's it. Simple. Bonfur gives you 3 ranks on the purple, but the thing is that you need to burn a card on another column, a top card. This gives you 2 without burns. This also gives you 3 on the green side, the hunters, but then you need to burn 2 different cards from 2 different columns. So these 2 cards are not that bad because if you play them well after getting heroes, you can always destroy cards that you only have 1. Like for example, I destroyed this one with this to get it there. But then I just need to get another red card and I fill the line again to get another hero. So yeah, that works very well for you to get 2 heroes very fast. Then Aurea. Aurea can only be recruited if you have already 5 blue cards, and it gives you 20 points at the end of the game, which is a lot. And this one is different, Idun. So every blue card gives you the points +2, including her. So she's going to be 7 + 2, 9. And if you are aiming for lots of blues, she will pump all the blues. This is very simple, just 17 points, nothing else. It's just lots of points. And this is also lots of points. As a warrior, 14, not bad, another one. But then there are other cards here which are important for me to show you. That those cards happen in the middle of the 2 eras. Okay, so when the era is changed from era 1 to era 2, you need to check who has most cards in every category. Okay, and you have 5 categories. So if there is a tie, no one wins this prize. But if there is a player that stands out on the green side, that player will upgrade the 0 coin into a 0 coin that is worth 3. It's another coin, and it's the only way for you to get that. So that means that from now on, every time you use 0, it's not 0, it's 3. So it has some value, could make you stand up above the other zeros. Okay. And it's worth 3 in the end of the game, 3 points as well. So that's the price for the greens. Then the price for the purples is you get this special hero card that gives you 2 more, just that. The price for the oranges is you get this crystal. It's a special crystal here that is worth 3 points in the end of the game, and it has the number 6. So you always break ties after that. 6 here, you see? And it can never be stolen from you. Can never be stolen. So it's a very good, powerful prize for you to earn. Then if you win the warriors, you upgrade one of your coins +5. It's a good boost in the middle of the game. Finally, if you win the blues, you take 3 cards from the deck of Era 2. 3 cards, and you choose one, and you just place that one. Okay, and that's it. Cool. So then in the end of the game, you just need to evaluate the amount of warriors, hunters, miners, guys with hammer or purples, and then the blue ones, black ones if you got any special one, then the amount you have on your coins, and the crystal, the purple crystal. You sum everything, and whoever has most points wins the game. And that's it. Nidavellir. I hope you have enjoyed that, to the point that you consider hitting that like button and subscribing. I'm going to bring the expansion as well as my next video, so don't forget to hit that notification to be notified of that. And I also have many playlists for lots of board games in the channel, as well as for all the major card games out there. And I have a podcast in the channel called The Table Talks, where I'm interviewing people to get to know their profiles, their stories, their projects while playing board games online. So I definitely think that you will find interesting content in the channel to consider subscribing and to be part of this community. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.